Golf legend Bobby Jones once said that the Montclair Golf Club was the longest short course he had ever played. For the 2014 IKE Championship, it was set at just under 6,500 yards, and 129 of the area's finest amateurs who qualified competed in round one. The field was then cut to the top 46 players, shooting 75 or better, and ready for the grueling 36-hole final the following day. The 59th IKE Championship will be remembered for the severely sloped lightning-fast greens that make it a great challenge. As the final 18 got underway, Sam Bernstein, the first-round leader with a 4-under par 66, was still on top. But after a morning round 74, Sam was at even par 140, just one shot ahead of three players. The 22-year-old was paired with 18-year-old Matthew Lowe, who was at 141. And playing in front of the final group was 42-year-old Mike Stamberger, who 3 weeks ago won the New Jersey State Golf Association Men's Amateur. And Mike was playing with 22-year-old David Pastore, a recent graduate of the University of Virginia and winner of 3 previous MGA events. There were others in the field who made runs at the leaders, like Thomas Lamort, who briefly got within 2 of the lead, only to fall back with bogeys on 7, 9, and 11. Thomas finished in a tie for 7th. Then there was Danny Geis, just a sophomore at Wake Forest, who missed this putt for birdie on the par 5 10th, but shot 1 under par on the back 9 and finished in a tie for 3rd. Brian Pendrick was also playing well. He swings the club right-handed and putts left-handed, kind of unusual. And as he headed to the 11th tee, he was only 3 shots off the lead. But bogeys on the back 9 led to a 6th-place finish.
It's 2 good putts in a row here, too.
Playing in the third-to-last group in the final round, Brian Comline bogeyed the 3rd after a poor tee shot. But then he eagled the par 5 6th and was within 2 of the lead for a short while. But a double bogey on number 8 hurt him, and Brian finished also in a tie for 3rd. And then there was 62-year-old former MGA president Alan Small, who began the final round just 3 off the lead. And he makes birdie here on the par 4 4th, but faltered on the back 9 and finished with 77 and a tie for 16th. Who was making the move in the final round of this prestigious championship? Unfortunately, it wasn't Mike Stamberger. Mike couldn't get anything going and went 6 over par in the first 7 holes of the final round. He did rally on the back 9 with birdies here on 16 and then on 17, but was just too far off the pace at that point, finishing in a tie for 10th at 7 over par. It was a different story for playing partner David Pastore, who was red hot on the front 9, as evidenced here by his approach shot on the very first hole. It hit the pin.
Wow.
And he made that short putt for birdie and was now tied for the lead as Sam Bernstein was teeing off just behind him. David's iron play on the front 9 was exceptional, and he ended up birdieing 4 of the first 7 holes to take a 3-shot lead as Sam Bernstein parred the first 7. Matthew Lowe played the first 7 in 3 over par, but hung in there and came back to birdie the short par 4 8th here. Well, there's no such thing as an insurmountable lead on this golf course, especially with these tricky, demanding greens. And David Pastore began to falter. He bogeyed the par 4 9th when he couldn't get up and down. And then on number 11, his 3-putt bogey brought him a shot closer to the group behind him. And when he missed this 3-footer for par on the par 4 13th, he gave back more of his lead. But Sam and Matthew just couldn't put together the charge they needed. Sam Bernstein was 2 shots ahead of Matthew as they played the par 5 10th and 3 shots off the pace. But he hit his tee shot way left, and then he had to chip out and made bogey. Matthew Lowe hit a phenomenal drive on number 10 and had just a 140-yard second shot to this 535-yard hole. A great second shot set him up for an eagle try, and when he rolled it in, that 3-shot swing moved him ahead of Sam by a shot and 3 shots behind David Pastore. Matthew's eagle, however, was followed by 3 bogeys in the next 5 holes. This short putt for par on the 11th really hurt the young man. Sam Bernstein parred 11 through 14, and because of leader David Pastore's bogeys on 11 and 13, Sam was now just 2 shots out.
To the wind if he makes it.
But on the 15th, a 348-yard par 4, David made this key putt for birdie to get a shot back.
Oh, he's got it for birdie.
As Sam Bernstein, playing behind David in the final group, managed just a par on the hole. Pastore's lead was now 3 shots, and as he stepped to the 17th tee after parring 16, he could have played safe on the 290-yard drivable par 4, but he decided not to.
Oh, nice shot. Wow. It's all over the pin.
What a great shot.
After driving the green and making birdie, he was now 2 under par for the tournament. Sam Bernstein on the 16th tee was 2 over and needed birdie, eagle, birdie just to tie. Sam pulled his tee ball on the 160-yard par 3 into a greenside bunker and made bogey. David Pastore reached the 18th green in 2 and calmly 2-putted to win the 59th Ike by 4 shots.
David Pastore wins the 59th Ike.
Honestly, I wasn't looking at any scores all day, so
Only 4 or 5 shots ahead.
I just found out.
So
Yeah,
one group behind you. I don't know how they can catch you now.
yeah. Feels pretty good.
What do you think they did for you? I know you're hitting your irons real good.
I putted really well. You know, I made a lot of par putts that I needed, and I made a putt on I think 15 that I kind of lost a few in the middle of the round, and then I made a putt that got me back, and that was a difference.
Congratulations, my friend. You
Thanks a lot.
59th Ike.
Thank you.
David's proud dad had followed his son around the course the entire 36-hole final.
He really did it tremendous, really tremendous. Really,
Nice round, huh?
Really played well.
You watched him play since.
That's the truth. Young boy. Young boy.
David Pastore's round of 67 was the best final round of the day, and his 208 total was 4 better than Sam Bernstein, with 3 men tied for third at 213. So long from the Montclair Golf Club in West Orange, New Jersey.